Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, even the man who has everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. Hello everyone! Today is December 1st. You know what that means. Happy Vlogmas! Welcome to Knit Night with Mekamika. I am going to take you on a journey for the next 24 days. You can follow me as I go through all things knitted and extra while I sit here and knit in New York. My name is Shamika, if you didn't already know that, but you're here, so you know Knit Night with Mekamika. That's Shamika. So anyway, it is midday. I've already had my lunch break, but I did not eat lunch because I'm waiting on a delivery to get here. So I'm still waiting, and pretty soon there's going to be a Zoom with some friends from Spain because I am doing the Save the Sheep Advent this year. So yarn has already been sent. I'm still waiting for my yarn. But what's going to happen is we're going to have a Zoom once a week where we discuss the pattern. Now the pattern releases a little snippet every single day for 24 days. So this is really, really, really exciting. It's going to be a shawl design and there's going to be brioche involved, and I am all for it. So let me get back to you pretty soon. I'm going to check out this this Zoom, and hopefully I can understand what everyone says in Spanish. I've been getting better, so let's work on that. We'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know how it all went. All right, see you soon. Okay, so I just finished my Zoom chat with a lot of people from around the world, and the majority of the language spoken was Spanish, and there was some Italian in there and very little English. But I understood about 75% of the conversation, but I really couldn't chime in because half the time my video wasn't on. And I did not realize where the controls were on the phone, for Zoom. I usually use it on the computer. So for literally almost all the conversation, nobody saw me. But I was trying to type in the chat and stuff. But in the end, I said hi to everyone, and then they asked me what time is it in New York? And there were people from, let's see, Portugal, Spain, Italy, New York, Mexico, Norway. I can't remember, but there are people from all over are doing this knit along. So this Save the Sheep Advent, it's amazing. So basically, the money is raised to save an endangered sheep breed, and we are using the yarn from a sheep breed that was saved, and I guess we're going to apply the money. The money is going to be applied to save another sheep breed in future. So I'm just waiting for my yarn to get here. It's bulky weight yarn. It was naturally dyed. And the majority of the conversation was talking about natural dyes. My friend Nicole, aka Time Weaver, you should definitely check her out. She naturally dyes yarn, and she also makes stitch markers. I'm going to show you some of her stitch markers pretty soon because I received a package of hers. Yeah, so she was just talking about the process of naturally dyeing and how it's different from when you're using acid dyes, and how the dye reacts to yarn that is superwash versus yarn that is just woolly wool. So the Advent the Advent pattern uses a woolly wool. It's called Save the Sheep. If you wanted to check it out on Ravelry, you could definitely check it out. I think you could still join, but you won't get the yarn, but you can use your own bulky weight yarn if possible, if you wanted to join. So I will try to leave a link down below so that you can get to it. And the designer of the pattern, his name is Antonio, and he is from Beagle Knits. He has a YouTube channel. You can check it out, but it is in English. It is in Spanish as well as Italian. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I feel like I can understand a little bit of Italian because of the amount of Spanish that I can understand. But again, it's difficult for me to quickly translate in my head and say things back because I'm still learning. But I can understand a lot more than I can say. So it's pretty interesting, a lot of fun. So let me get all my projects and advents in order so I can show you what's happening this December. I'm really excited and let's get to it. So before I go any further into this Vlogmas process, I want to give you a little bit of insight as to how I come up with my backgrounds that I used for the title page. I just like to mix and match different yarns and stuff that I find are very Christmassy, and I'm going to use this to make the background. So I always believe that no one can get mad at you for using copyrighted pictures if you make your own picture. So that's what this is all about. So this actually right now is a project that I'm working on. It is the Love Note sweater, and I am using this Annie Blatt thread along with some mohair yarn and some fingering weight yarn. And this is a disco ball that I found at World Market, and I thought it was super cute. And I'm just going to take a picture of this and use it as my background. And we also have here a tablecloth full of rose gold glitter because we know that my second favorite color is rose gold. We all know that pink is my first favorite. So here we go. So let's get this show on the road. Let's take a nice picture and we'll have a nice background for our Vlogmas. So now that we are on the topic of knitting projects, I would like to talk about this one that I'm going to start today. It is the Cozy Knitter Advent Skein, 24 stripe Advent Skein. And this is something that I do every single year. And I'm super excited to start it now. I bought contrasting yarn in this Stellina colorway. And I have to actually create my sock toes with this, and I was a good girl and I did not peek, but I am going to open this now because she says please do not open until December 1st, and it is December 1st, so it is time to open this. So let me open this now and show you, and I will show you what needles I'll be using to start off this new pair of socks for Advent. So we have here the 2022 Advent 24 stripe skein. And as you can see, there are a lot of pastel-y colors, which I am totally feeling. As you can see, my sweater matches closely to some of the pinks in there. I'm really excited about that. So this is what we're going to start knitting. And the yarn is called Bliss, fingering weight, superwash merino, and nylon. Hand wash. It's made in Canada, and right here she says to December 1st cast on at this end. So we have a simultaneous skein, so I'm going to wind this up into 2 balls and get this started. This is going to be my new project for December, and every day we will do a color. So it looks like it's going to start with this blue periwinkle kind of color, and I gotta, like I said, get the toes done first, so I will work on that. I should have had them done already, but you know, I had to wait. So it's all good. Let's get to the next Advent for me to show you. 1 second before we get to the next Advent, let's look at the needles that I'm going to use. This is 2.25 millimeter 40-inch US needles from Addy. They are very pointy, which I like when I'm doing socks. And this is going to be, I'm going to be making 2 at a time socks, so 40 inches is perfect for me. And these were on sale at Annie's during the Black Friday sale. I'd like to shout out Miguel for picking these up for me. You're super cool and super sweet. Thank you so much. And I figured I will buy a new needle because I have other needles on socks that are just, yeah. We don't want to go digging around and pulling things off of socks that are in progress. We just want to start with a new needle. So here we go. So this is going to be used for the Advent skein. And now I will show you the next Advent that I've received. Okay, so I said I wouldn't buy a yarn advent. I really, really said that. Did I mean it? Of course not. So when Black Pearl Magic posts something, you buy it. When Black Pearl Magic is in conjunction with Five Borough Yarns, you buy it. And you don't hesitate, because those are my girls. I love you guys, Sheila and Lindsay. So right now, this is a package that Sheila was involved in, and let's check it out. It is pink, totally pink, and we love pink. So let's see what it's all about. So the name of this advent is In December We Wear Pink, and open this up and everything in there is pink. First thing I see is this beautiful skein of mohair. It doesn't have a label, but I guess we'll figure it out. And there are all these, you know, we get some extras in here. We get yarn for the 25th. This is so cool. And we have literally all of these packages of yarn or other things for the 24 days of Advent. So I'm very excited. I will open these soon enough. I just wanted to show you guys what I received. I got this I think I got it last week. So I've been like trying to hide it from myself because I did not want to open it. I didn't want to be tempted, but here we go. So we're gonna get to this pretty soon. So I have the yarn from Lindsay, aka Five Borough Yarns, on the way. It's actually in UPS's possession right now, so I'm literally stalking my emails to see when they're going to deliver it. Come on, guys, I need my yarn. Come on, you're late already. Jeez. But it's okay, because we can do 2 at a time, 3 at a time, whatever we can. Whenever we get it, we can open it to catch up. Not a problem. So that advent is called Knit in the City, which is kind of like a play on Sex in the City, one of the, you know, shows that I grew up watching that I loved. So I can't wait to get it. And I know there's an ombre thing going on in there, and she did mention some patterns that we can make with it. So don't be surprised if I start another project. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm gonna have 3 advent projects. But this is what, you know, December is all about for me, because I have just feel like I've been going, and I need to like slow down, get a little more creative, do some fun stuff, really just take my time and knit all the things I want to knit. I want to also try to finish some items before I start some new ones. I know it's so tempting to start new ones because I have some yarn that I'm going to show you that I'm tempted to start right now, but I'm going to wait at least until I finish one sweater. So let's get to that. I also want to talk about, let's see. So I have two knitting advents that are on their way in the mail. And let me tell you the story about the Bon Maman advent that is on its way as well. So I went to World Market. I went on their website, and they had the Bon Maman advent calendar. It's basically all of these fruit spreads and honeys for 24 days. And it was on sale around Black Friday for $31. It's usually $39.99. So I order it, and I was going to pick it up that night. World Market is, I would say, about 30 minutes driving from my house, because it's in Sunset Park, and I live in like 30 minutes away on the Belt Parkway. Okay, fine, whatever. So I order it. I get a notification the next day, so I can't go pick it up till the next day. And they sent me a notification to let me know that my order was canceled for that item because they didn't have it. And I'm like, what the heck? So I go on their website, and it says, you know, like they have it as if you can pick up in store. And I'm like, okay, so they have to have it in the store then. So the next day I got caught up. So I had to go the next day. I went into the store, And I told the guy, I was like, okay, so, you know, what's going on? Like, I would like really like to have this. Is it in stock? Is it not in stock? He gave me some roundabout answer, but basically I didn't see it on the shelf. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll order it when I get home. I'll just let it come late. Right. So I go to order it when I reach home, and it says not available for shipping. I'm supposed to go back to the store after I just drove home from like half an hour. Like, are you kidding me? So I was like, man, later for this. So then I start searching online for it, and I couldn't find it. It was sold out everywhere, except I found a place called the Paper Source. And the Paper Source had it for $49, but they had a 20% off, which brought it back to the regular price of $39.99, roughly. So I ordered that. And then I got a notification from UPS, the Paper Source sent your package, la, 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 la. I get all excited. And yesterday I go to open my packages and it's not it. It's like some other stuff that I ordered. Because, you know, you got to order the extra stuff so you can get the free shipping. So I got like pajama pants and like salted caramel brownie mix. I mean, yeah, I know I bake. I know I can make it from scratch. But hey, whatever. I just said, let me just get it, you know, just to, you know, make the dollar amount to get the free shipping. So it didn't come yet. And then I look back at the email and it's like, oh, we didn't ship it yet. So now I got a notification that it's coming tomorrow. So we shall see. I'm like waiting because I want my stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not getting on greedy for honey and jam, but seriously, it's Advent and I want it. Like, come on. So anyway, that's coming up, and I have a few more to show you. Yeah, so let's get to the other food Advents. So we have another Advent called the 12 Days of Sipping by the Republic of Tea. I got this from World Market. So it's 24 assorted premium teas, but it says 12 Days of Sipping. So let's open this up and see what we have. And here we go. We have them in 12 sections. So I'm guessing that there are 2 teas in each section. Let's see if we can open this one. And the first thing we have is 2 peppermint barks, caffeine-free green rooibos round tea bags. So I think I can have this tonight. And I'll do that while I do the next thing that I'm going to show you right now. So I wanted to add a little bit of drawing, coloring, and discovery of your creative self to this Vlogmas by getting Johanna Basford's 30 Days of Creativity. If you don't know who Johanna Basford is, when it came to the whole craze of adult coloring, she changed the game. And she's been making books ever since. This book came out last year, but I did not get an opportunity to complete it. So I'm going to start again this year. And you can color all these pages. And the first, day 1, let's see, this book belongs to, I didn't even open it yet. And then she gives you tips and a little habit tracker, tells you what art supplies to have. And I guess day 1 is coloring in the cup of tea and I guess drawing all these different things. So this is going to be super cool because I'm going to have some tea right now while I draw and color this in. So that'll be cool. And, you know, as the days go by, there are all these different things to do. And it's just a way to doodle and just let your creative mind flow and get some good stuff going. Wait a minute, did I see yarn here? Hold on. I think I saw yarn. Look at that. There is yarn in here. Okay, now this book is like my absolute favorite. So Johanna Basford's 30 Days of Creativity, something fun to do, get your creative juices flowing, as if I didn't need any more creative juices flowing. I also want to add that I did purchase Johanna Basford's 2023 weekly coloring planner. And as you can see here, there are a lot of beautiful images to color. And every week there is a new set of things to color. And these are things that are from her previous books, I believe. different motifs that she's had in her various books. So I am really going to try to make proper use of this now that, you know, we can be outside again and do things. I need to like make plans and make them fast. So this is just another thing that I'm adding to my list of things to keep my life organized, keep my knitting projects organized, and all the things, yeah. So I opened the first day of the In December We Wear Pink, and this is a very light shade of blush, very muted. I wanted to put it against a lighter background so you could see exactly the color. I don't know, against a dark background maybe. Oh yeah, it's a lot better. So that's the color of the yarn, and we are just going to see what comes up next. So this is day 1 of In December We Wear Pink. So this is the Cozy Knitter Advent Skein all wound up, and this is the first color. I think this is a periwinkle blue. That's what I want to call it. So yeah, I'm doing 2 at a time, and I made it the first color on the first day. That's a good thing. So I am going to have my cup of tea now and get ready for video editing. So this is the end of Vlogmas day 1. I had so much fun. It took a little while to get back into the swing of things with this video, but we're doing the best that we can, and I'm looking forward to having you join me on day 2. So happy Vlogmas, everyone. Have a good night.